Good evening, everyone. Welcome to DadBodPod.
And hello.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is episode 32. My name is Andrew.
My name's Brian.
First of all, right off the bat, what you think about that theme, dude?
Bro, it's dope.
Halloweenified, as you should expect. We are decorating for the month of October, where there will be a plethora of dick jokes.
Oh, yeah.
Dick jokes galore. We're building up to Halloween, one of my favorite holidays. And so what we want to do for Cocktober this year, the first annual DadBod Cocktober, is we want to just take every episode this week is an aspect about Halloween in some loosely connected fashion. Yep. Cool.
Sounds good.
All right. So, but, let's do our stuff first. So, school started recently.
Yeah.
Brian, how's it going?
Good.
Now, what grade is your little one in?
Still in pre-K.
Oh, so you're doing the VPK thing?
Yep.
How's that going?
Good. Well, yeah.
Yeah?
Kind of good.
When you say kind of good, what's going on? Is calculus not adding up for him or what?
No.
No?
I actually didn't. I don't know why I didn't tell you this,
Uh-huh.
but I had him for 3 days straight.
Okay.
We had an awesome time.
Good.
Right?
Yeah. Why wouldn't you tell me that?
No.
That
no,
sounds fantastic.
But hold on. The day I dropped him off,
Uh-huh.
which was literally yesterday.
Uh-huh. I saw you yesterday.
Yep.
We're friends.
Yep. And I should have told you this.
You should have.
But I got a call from his school,
Oh, yeah?
a missed call while I was in a lesson. And I called the school back
Mm-hmm.
and they said, well, Zayden was sitting down for lunch
Mm-hmm.
and decided to tell his friends,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't give me your lunch, my dad is going to come in and cut your throats with a knife.
Jesus.
3.5.
How? Okay.
So I'm,
Is the school looking at you right now?
yep.
Are they?
Yep.
Oh, no.
And I was like, I don't know where that came from. Like, where?
It sounds like some Step Brothers shit.
He doesn't watch violent things.
No?
He doesn't, I don't know where that came from.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
What did you do? Did you have a talk with him?
I couldn't because he's with his grandma right now.
Okay. Are you gonna?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. You have to.
I'm like, what? Where do they?
I don't yell at him because it's kind of too
No,
late, right?
I
Just
wouldn't-
kind of be.
I
Where
wouldn't-
did you
I'm
find
not,
this?
I'm not gonna yell at him.
Yeah,
So be like, who taught you that?
for sure.
So I'm kind of nerve wracked about that.
Okay. Well, that's all right, dude. Other than that,
Everything's cool.
okay. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's something you should sit down and talk to the teacher about.
Right.
Like, where does she think it's coming from? Maybe if she notices it happens on certain days, like
Yeah.
if it's a day, I don't know. Yeah, it's tough. Co-parenting is tough in on everyone. It can be tough.
Yeah, it's freaking weird, man.
Mm-hmm. It's tough.
Very
But-
weird.
You're making it work. You're doing the dad thing.
Yeah.
And we
of
love you
course.
for it. I love you for it. And most importantly, your son loves you for it.
Yeah,
All right?
absolutely.
My kids are in high school, Brian.
What?
Jesus.
What?
Yeah, man. They're doing well. I forgot how fucking early high school starts.
They gotta be there, what, 6:30?
Yes. So my daughter and I, we leave the house at 6:30 a.m. To get there by like 6:50, right? That's too early, man.
No.
Jeez Louise. But overall, it seems to be pretty laid back. She's really enjoying the curriculum.
Yep, good.
She seems to be settling in quite nicely.
Good.
And my stepson, the same thing. He is enjoying, because his school is like K through 12, or maybe it's just middle school through 12. I'm not sure. It might be just 6 through 12. Regardless, now that he is a freshman, he's part of the upper echelon
Right.
of students. So he's really enjoying that.
Good.
Yes. So
Awesome.
all right, school is going great. Moving on then.
Good. Yeah,
Great.
let's go.
So guess what, dude?
What?
My 20th high school reunion is tomorrow night.
You better go.
I'm gonna go. I was on the fence. I was like, I'm gonna go.
Go to it.
Okay. I need to. Here's, and this is legit, and I haven't talked about this with you yet because I wanted to catch it live. Legit question: do I or do I not bring up the podcast?
Yeah.
Do I do it? But how do I do it without? Because I'm so excited about it. How do I just not be like, I haven't seen you in 20 years, podcast? Like, how do I do that? How do you bring something like that up organically? Like, all right, here we go. Ready? Oh my gosh, Brian, I haven't seen you in 20 fucking years, dude. How have you been?
I've been good.
Yeah? What have you been up to?
Got 2 kids.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
all right.
Doing the thing.
Yeah.
Working some job. Blah, 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 blah,
Right,
blah.
yeah. Oh, man, wow, you got married and divorced?
Yep.
Holy shit, in his ass?
On the second wife.
Wow.
Doing the thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That's going to be the people.
all right.
And then be like, so what else are you doing now?
All right, well.
And then that's where you go, well, teaching music in music school.
Yeah.
And I'm running this dope
This
fucking podcast.
Also, the commanding member of the Darmy.
Yep.
One of 2 commanding members of the Darmy.
That will rock your tits off.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe there's a way to do it.
Yeah,
I don't
that's how
know.
I do it.
I don't know why I feel weird about like talking about it with people I went to high school with. Like I'll go 2 doors over and like throw out stickers at the bar next door or whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? It's
No.
not weird to you? You wouldn't be weird like if you went back to okay. Well, all right. Speaking of all that, though, so I bartend at this cute little winery on the weekends, and they do live music from time to time. Brian, guess what?
What?
We have the opportunity. It's basically an open offer to come play a Tenacious D-esque style dad bod show
All right.
anytime. So what I would like to do is get as many Darby members there as possible, right? It's a
Yep.
free show. You guys, not only that, but you get wine. Come on.
Wine and dine.
Wine and dine. I would
And
like
watch the likes of your favorite dads.
I would like to find a time, maybe sometime in the new year, like right in the beginning of the new year.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
We can make that happen?
Dude, yeah, absolutely. Right now, I'm confident that you and I could play a 12,
absolutely.
a 12-song set and people would be happy about it.
Especially if we could figure out how to bring this on stage.
Yeah.
No me to fucking.
Yeah.
That'd be good. All right. So Brian, we talked about that new theme already,
Yep.
and it's dope as fuck, you guys. If you guys like the theme, give us a like and a subscribe and a thumbs up and all that. If you hate it, fuck you. I don't give a fuck.
Nope.
But guess what? We finally fucking did it for real.
60.
We also hit 10,000 views all at once. How about that shit?
10,000 people listen to our bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah. And you know what? The bullshit ain't stopping because I got
No.
the runs. I got the dad bod runs coming out. But you know what? I was fucking in the car the other day. I was listening to the radio. You know what song came on?
What?
That one that goes, "We can be heroes."
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I turned the radio station and I go, you know what song came on?
What?
There goes my hero.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Do you know any other hero songs? Because this
Well-
is a bit.
No, dude, I think that you're a hero.
Oh!
Like,
you said
you
the thing.
are a superhero.
You said the secret word! That's what we're talking about today,
That's
bro!
why you're my best friend. I knew it.
We're talking about superheroes. This is why. Because we did Greek mythology last week that leads into superheroes this week that leads into costumes and candy next week. Boom! Actually,
Boom!
No, we're doing monsters and superstitions, then costume and candy. Boom! It's all happening! It's Cocktober!
Don't ruin it for them.
Sorry. Fuck you guys. You guys don't need to peer into the magic.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of cool superhero type stuff planned, man. We're gonna make a superhero. I'm just gonna open up a comic book and say, Brian, you tell me what's going on in this book. That's the best idea that we've
Yep.
had in 10 minutes. And then we're also gonna do a trivia. We're gonna do some jokes. I got some history. Where do we even start? You know where we start? Right here. Are you ready?
Let's go.
The history of superheroes. Of course, I could go. Listen, we could go on and on and on. As you guys know, there are so much. But what I have is compiled the most important superhero to come out of these respective years. Okay?
Go.
All right, what we're going to do is we're going to start all the way back in 1936. Brian, how old were you in 1936? Negative 200 or whatever? Yeah. My grandmother, 1936, she was born in she was like young. Anyways, 1936, The Phantom came out. Created by Lee Falk, the first superhero was the Phantom, who debuted in his newspaper comic strips February 17th of 1936. It recounted the adventures of Kit Walker, who donned the mask of a purple outfit to become the Phantom aka the ghost who walks. That's the Phantom. Did you ever see that movie with Billy Zane? Okay. Well, never mind. Moving on. 1938, Superman came out. There he is. Hey!
38?
1938,
Okay.
Superman.
Okay.
Did you
Wow.
know that Superman, their name escapes me and our printer sucks. I'm going to catch hell for that. Superman. Jerry Siegel and Joel Schuster. Thank you. Yes. Oh, my gosh. Wow. That's brain fart number 1. All right. Of many, I'm sure. 1939, Batman, Bob Kane and Bill Finger. Batman is Batman.
Yep.
You know what I mean? 1939, Captain Marvel, not the one you're thinking of. Wait, which one are you thinking of?
The girl.
No. Captain Marvel, the first Captain Marvel was Shazam.
Yep.
Yes, who Shazam is now was Captain Marvel back then, but there was a big like Superman lawsuit, so they had to change their name and all kinds of shit. Yeah. There are a number of Captain Marvels, blah, 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 but yeah, what I just said. 1940, The Comet. I'm not familiar. Are you?
No.
Okay. 1940, The Flash.
Yep.
This is Flash 1, though, as far as I know. Yeah, Gardner Fox. The Scarlet Speedster originally appeared in Flash Comics number 1. His alter ego was Jay Garrick, so not Barry Allen.
Yep.
He got his power from some, like, mist. Like, he would, like, inhale a mist and make him go fast.
Okay.
Because back then, kids were impressed with superheroes that were just swift.
Right.
Like, they would just go quickly.
Yep.
Anyways, that was The Flash. The Justice Society of America comes out in 1940.
Okay.
Okay? That was the first time you get a team. It was comprised of the Atom, Dr. Fate, Green Lantern, Hawkman, the Flash, Sandman, Hourman, and the Spectre.
Yep.
Some of those characters we'll talk about later.
Yep.
Most of those characters are just wallowing in obscurity at this point. The Green Lantern is not the Green Lantern that everybody's probably thinking of. It's Alan Scott, not Hal Jordan. All right, 1941. Now it gets interesting. You ready? Well, we have Batman, so that's cool. 1941, Captain America.
Yep.
Yep, there he is. Joe Simon and Jack Kirby gives us Captain America to punch Nazis.
Yep.
Thanks, dude. 1941, Aquaman.
Cool.
Who made Aquaman? Oh, wait, I have it right here. It was Paul Norris and Mort Weisinger. Mort.
Weisinger.
Yeah. Debuted in More Fun Comics. How do you feel about Aquaman?
The movie sucked.
Mm-hmm. But as a character, how do you feel about Aquaman?
Sucked.
Okay. 1941, Wonder Woman. There she is. Although she didn't get her own comic until 42. Wonder Woman. Isn't that good? There's a whole story on the creator of Wonder Woman and how he was like into bondage and stuff, and like every issue she was always bound and gagged in some way. It was really weird. 1959, jumping ahead to Supergirl. There she is, finally. Kara Zor-El, sorry, created by Otto Binder and Al Plastinio, is what it says here. Appeared in Action Comics 252. The Justice League of America. How about that? Also in 59. Or I'm sorry, in 1960. The original lineup was Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Flash, Martian Manhunter, and I think the Atom. I think they missed one. I think the Atom was in there. All right. 1961, Fantastic Four. Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, and yeah, Fantastic Four #1. The birth of the Marvel Universe, really.
Right. Yep.
1962, The Hulk. 1962, Spider-Man. 1963, Iron Man. 1963, X-Men. All of those around the same time, the same year. They were just knocking them out. These two assholes were just bam, bam, bam.
Yep.
It was really good stuff. 1974, Wolverine.
Yep.
Okay, 1984, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We talked about this.
Yes, we did.
Ninja Turtles shares a direct link with Daredevil.
Yep.
So it's not confirmed by anybody, but the idea is Matt Murdock got his powers from like shit in his face from a truck, and that shit sprayed him, and then it went into the sewer, right? And so the stuff trickled down into the sewer, and that's what the turtles got. Yeah, that's what turtles got into. 1991, Deadpool. We talked about this before we hit the button. So Deadpool, his first name was Slade Wilson. Or his real name was Slade Wilson. There's a DC character that came out just before Deadpool called Deathstroke. His name is... No, I fucked it up. His name is Slade Wilson. Deadpool is Wade Wilson.
Yep.
Deadpool is knocking off Deathstroke.
Yep.
And then, what did we talk about? What was that guy's name?
Which one?
The creator of Deadpool. Oh, God. Rob Liefeld. Thank you.
Yeah.
Rob Liefeld went on to form Image Comics, which is like your jam.
Yep.
Right? All right. We got 3 more. You ready? 1993, Hellboy. 1993, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. They're superheroes, I guess.
Right.
We're not talking about comics. We're talking about heroes.
Right.
Okay. And then in 2004, The Incredibles. Listen, before we go any further, I know that I fuck shit up. I know that I miss stuff, and I know that I steal information from other people. There are other people that do it better than us. That's not why we're here.
We're here to tell you the awesome part of it.
We are here to have fun, too. So that was the history. Would you like to talk about some different types of superpowers that might come in handy later?
Yeah.
All right. We got flight.
Yep.
Now, where does that rate? On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to go through these. You give me a 1 to 10.
Go.
Okay. Flight.
8.
An 8. Okay, so it's pretty high on your list of importance.
Yeah.
All right, invisibility.
Ooh, 9.
Okay. What would you do with invisibility?
Bad things. I don't know.
Okay, what would you do with invisibility and X-ray vision
Bad things.
and telepathy?
Good things.
Okay. How about telekinesis, the ability to move shit with your mind?
Telekinesis, Kyle.
With mind bullets.
I'd give it a 6.
Okay, teleportation.
9.
Okay. So I would take your clothes off with my mind and then
Yep.
teleport them out of your room.
Yep.
Yeah, great. All right, mimicry. So this one is basically if I have a cool superpower and you don't have that power, you can mimic my power. Basically, if you have that power, you have every power.
Oh, 10.
10, exactly.
Yeah.
Camouflage.
6.
You don't think hiding is important? What are you camouflaging?
Then why did you just be invisible?
Oh, good point. What if you just want to camouflage one spot? Like, what if you want to make your dick look small for some reason, and then be like, bam, it's way big.
I've never been in this situation.
That'd be fun. Surprise, bitch.
But
It's a super dick. Okay, moving on then. What about invincibility / invulnerability? Like bullets bouncing off you and shit.
8.
Okay. Pretty important to not be killed by bullets and knives and shit.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Thermokinesis. The ability to control the fire within my loins with your mind.
8.
Yeah. Be in charge of my boners with your mind.
Yeah.
Intangibility.
I can shoot cock shots.
For Cocktober.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Intangibility.
7.
Okay. Aeromancy. Move an air around.
You know what? You can do some cool shit.
You could.
I'm gonna say an 8.
All right. Aquamancy.
Fuck him. But it's still cool. 7.
Yeah, well, so aquamancy is cool because, like, right now, if I could control water, I could remove all the water from your body. Like
Right.
that, and you'd be
Yep.
dead. Pyromancy, which is the same as technonesis. All right, how about earthbending? I don't know. I don't think that one's very useful.
No.
Might be useful in traffic.
Well, I mean, you could literally like grab a mountain and smash somebody with it.
Yeah, but let's think about this on a day. How often are you going to
Right.
be in a position where you need to move a mountain?
4. It's a 4.
It would be useful in golf, though.
Yeah.
Like you hit the ball and then you just sort of make a mound of dirt
Yep.
to push your ball all the way where you
Yeah,
want it to
true.
go. See, that's what I would do with
Yep.
superpowers, dude. Is
Yep.
I would find little things like that.
Yep.
Like if I could control people's mind, I would just make them think I'm really good at music.
Right.
Right? Is that bad?
No.
No. How about
Azor.
magnetism?
6.
Okay. This says ferrokinesis, but I thought it said foreskinanesis, like the ability to control foreskin with your
Ooh.
mind.
That'd be awesome.
Would it? Just look at someone's anteater Peter and make it like pull back
And back down.
and back down
And pull up.
and then look at him and be like, "You're welcome."
And back down.
The guy's like, "Whoo."
It's breezy.
Oh fuck! Bioluminescence, the ability to glow.
Yeah.
It might be useful in the dark.
Guess so.
Imagine fucking, but you're glowing. That'd be cool.
I'll give it a 5.
Yeah, that might be fun, dude. How about marksmanship, the ability to shoot a straight shot?
I do always.
Every shot's a straight
Every
shot.
Yeah.
Or a blank shot. Depends on if it's been an active day.
Right to the eye. Yep.
How about exorcism? This might be important after what you just said. Exorcism, the ability to exorcise demons out of that person's eye.
9.
9, yeah. You're going to have some demons if you bio fucking with me or whatever.
Yeah.
How about precognition? The ability to know that this video is going to go viral and get 1,000 views.
8.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be nice. How about elasticity? Want to be super stretchy? Like, imagine if... No. Come on.
I know. Now we're talking like mall rats.
Dude, you're in the strip club with a stretchy dick.
Right.
Come on.
It's like, how about the stretchy guy? Does everything stretch? Yeah. All right. 9.
I'm just saying, if that were the case,
Yeah.
if I could stretch it, then
Yeah.
all day. I would go just immediately to the first like porn
Yeah.
producer and be like, hello. All right. That is all of them. That was cool, dude. Types
Yeah.
of superpowers. So now we have a better understanding. You got any favorites? Shall we talk about some favorites real quick?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean, invisibility, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Flight.
Oh, what's a couple that we didn't mention were
All right.
no. A couple powers we didn't mention were healing.
Yeah.
I like that. The idea to get like your strength back. Imagine, so you turn that into like dad bod stuff. Imagine if you could jerk off.
Right.
And then because you're healing, you don't need that 20-minute gap. You could just like pow, 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 pow,
Right.
pow.
Right. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome. Like an automatic weapon.
Gatling gun.
That'd be cool.
I got an AK-47 dick.
What about the ability to change your shape entirely, like a shapeshifter?
Right.
That would be cool.
That'd be awesome.
Imagine you could impersonate anybody.
Right.
Now, if I'm a shapeshifter, if you have a power, like let's say you can make your dick metal, and I am a shapeshifter, if I shapeshift into you, can I also make my dick metal? Also, that's a cool superpower.
Wait, are you inside me?
No.
What? You just said if I had a metal dick and I was inside you and but
Did I? Did I say I was inside you?
I don't know.
I don't want to be inside you in this scenario. Not in this scenario.
Oh, okay.
I don't want anything metal inside you.
No.
Mm-mm.
But I think that you could become whatever you want.
Yeah. So that again is like the ultimate superpower.
I think that would be sick because think about it. Any situation, you could be the fly on the wall
Yeah.
watching.
Yeah, but you can do that with invisibility too.
Agreed. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so now here is the ultimate question before we move on. You can pick one.
Dude, they all would turn evil. Not with me, but I'm saying if anybody had them.
Of course, but now I'm asking you. You got
Okay.
a genie. You got one wish, and it has to be you get imbibed with a superpower.
Now, if I choose invisibility, I can pick and choose when I'm in and out of it.
As far as I know, yeah, you can set the rules of said superpower.
Okay.
I guess
Then I'm going to pick invisibility.
to just be invisible. Okay. Yeah, because I'm assuming. So we're assuming that we live in a world where there's no other superpowered people. You'd be
Right.
the first person with the superpower.
Right.
So if you picked the one where it's like, oh, I'm going to copy other people's superpowers, that's not going to work because okay. You're going invisibility. I would go intangibility.
Okay.
Being able to walk through walls and shit. Because it doesn't matter what I could steal money from a bank, and then if they
Right.
put me in jail, I would just walk out.
Right.
And if they shot at me, I would just let the bullets pass through.
But I could do that with invisibility too.
No, you're invisible. You're not intangible. I just can't see you. You could still walk into a wall. It would be more like you're wearing an invisibility cloak.
Oh, no, that's bullshit.
I'm sorry. This is how it works.
That's not the rules.
I did just sit here and say you can make your own rules, didn't I?
Yeah.
Ah, God, I'm an asshole. All right, fine. You can have intangibility / invisibility.
Right.
All right, well, then if that's the case, then I want flight / invulnerability. So
Okay.
that way I can smash through a ceiling.
Okay.
Yeah?
You can fly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's cool. All right. What's the next thing? Favorite superheroes and villains.
Yep.
You got a list for me?
Yeah.
I got a list for you. You want me to go first?
Go.
All right. At the top, and this is important, at the top of my list is Superman. And I've said this before. If you think Superman is boring or lame, you don't know Superman or shit in general about superheroes. Brian, what's your opinion about Superman?
I love him.
Okay, good. My next one on my list is Batman,
Love Batman.
of course. So secret identity is Bruce Wayne.
Yep.
He's, I have him. I love Superman as my favorite, but I have a Batman tattoo.
Yep.
Yep. My next favorite is Green Lantern. You may ask which one specifically. All of them. I love Green Lantern.
Really?
Space cops, dude. All of them. Now, when I say Green Lantern, I don't mean the movie Blue. I'm talking about the characters: Hal Jordan, Jon Stewart, Kyle Rayner, Guy Gardner, Alan Scott, Jessica, what's her face, then Simon, what's his face, all of them. They're awesome. All the Green Lanterns. I would love to be a space cop, dude. And the alien Green Lanterns, you got like Kilowog, and you've got like the one that's a disco ball, and you've got like the one that's like a giant dick. It's so good.
I gotta look more into it.
Dude, Green Lantern, I'm telling you. And then I have the X-Men. If you want just melodrama and sexual tension in a book, the X-Men.
Yeah.
No, just hands down.
Absolutely.
What do you got for heroes, bro?
So you know what's funny? All right, now that you mentioned that, who's your favorite of the X-Men?
Ooh. Jeez Louise. Oh, God. Of the original X-Men? Or like which team are we talking about?
Just in general.
Do you hate it when people give you that, like you ask a question, like, well, if you think about it from this year to this year.
Right.
Okay, in general. My favorite X-Men? Oh my God. Like the kid in me wants to be like, Wolverine, of course. Wolverine's cool. I am going to officially say Nightcrawler.
All right. So, you know what? It's weird because I agree with that.
Yeah.
Because mine is Wolverine.
Okay. I knew I liked you.
Yeah. But when you read more into the comics and watch more of the movies where Nightcrawler is, you want that skill.
Mm-hmm. Pow, 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 pow.
Just a little, you're whatever. You got blades coming out of your knuckles and you can heal.
Mm-hmm.
Or
teleport.
Or do you want to teleport?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He's cool.
Yep.
I really like Nightcrawler. I always liked him. I just
It's
like
funny because X-Men, especially in the movies,
yeah,
they make you feel bad for them.
Yeah.
Right?
Bad for the X-Men?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
Right. I know.
Okay.
But I'm saying they make you feel bad for them.
Uh-huh.
About like, oh, you're just a mutant. You're nothing. You're garbage.
You're a minority group.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. They're an allegory for a lot of things.
Right.
The X-Men.
Yeah.
Yep.
And do you notice that when society is going to shit,
Mm-hmm.
guess what gets bigger?
The X-Men.
X-Men, zombie movies,
Mm-hmm.
all this
Any
kind
sort of allegories for marginalized societies. You are correct. Do you have any superheroes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go Spawn,
Oh.
Deadpool,
Okay.
Turok,
Turok. Hell yeah.
Superman,
Yep.
Spider-Man,
Yep.
and Venom.
I like it.
Yep.
I like it a lot.
we
Venom is a fun one. Do you know what Venom's favorite snack is?
What?
Chocolate bars.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the first couple of issues of Venom, he's actually kind of goofy.
Yeah.
Like actual like Eddie Brock is Venom. He's kind of goofy.
Yeah.
He wants the chocolate or whatever.
Okay.
And it was because like when he was becoming Venom in the Spider-Man books, he was very vicious. Rah!
Right.
And then he needed to be toned down a little bit for kids. So
Right.
they were like, make him like chocolate.
Right.
Not people.
Right.
Just chocolate.
Yeah.
Maybe cats.
Yep.
Anyways.
Yep.
Villains. I like Lex Luthor.
Yep.
I think villains are an interesting thing because the villains can lose all the time.
Right.
And nobody is upset by that. The heroes are only allowed to lose once.
Right.
And then everything's fucked.
Yep.
It's crazy. The villains only have to win one time.
Yep.
Yep. But
Very
the
true.
heroes have to win every time. I think my two favorite Batman villains, of course, the Joker is the Joker. Everybody's got the Joker on their list. But I think the Penguin and the Riddler are their two most underutilized. Now, I know the Riddler recently and the Penguin actually recently in that last movie, but
Yeah.
as I've said before on this podcast, I fall asleep every time I watch the new Batman movie.
Me too.
So there's a problem with that fucking movie.
Me too.
And I like Robert Pattinson.
Dude,
He's
I've
cool.
tried to watch that 5 times already.
I can't do it.
I haven't seen the end.
No, I don't know how it goes.
Yep.
I like Atomic Skull from Superman. I like Parasite. Parasite is actually the exact opposite of what everyone thinks that Zod is Superman's opposite. It's not. It's Parasite.
Okay.
And then Black Adam, because Black Adam is actually there are three things that can harm Superman. Just in general. I mean, there are other things, but basically it's Red Sun, Kryptonite, and magic. Black Adam is evil magic Superman.
Okay.
And they used to go toe to toe. So yeah, that's my list for villains.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I have Violator
Violator
from Spawn
Yep.
because that's the craziest clown you'll ever fucking see in your life.
Mhm.
Joker,
Mhm.
of course, and Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
And that's about it. I'll leave it at that.
I'll bet Harley Quinn shags like a minx.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the crazy ones do.
You know it. Have you ever had sort of a Harley Quinn-esque
Yes.
girlfriend?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Was it fun?
Yes.
Would you do it again?
Yes.
No. I don't think I would, dude.
I would tell you her name, but I'm not doing that on the internet.
Not on the internet, no. Later.
This girl wanted to be her goal. She was a bartender
Uh-huh.
making tons of money.
Uh-huh.
And she was upset because she wanted to be a circus clown.
Oh. Well, yeah. Hey, our theme song is They're Circus Clownish. You should hit her up and be like, check out my new theme song.
Yep. She was she's a freak.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so go on.
Okay, so superpowers. So, we were going to talk about a movie,
Yep.
right? Well,
There's so many.
what do we do? Although, listen, you brought up The Violator recently, and so that movie, Spawn,
Yep.
it holds a very special place in my heart.
Yeah.
It's-
John
it's-
Leguizamo.
Yeah, it's the worst fucking movie.
It's terrible.
It's awful,
Yep.
but I remember when that movie came out on video, one of my friends just turned like maybe 9 or 10, maybe 11 at the oldest.
Yep.
And the birthday party plan that we had, and it was so much fun. We went to like a go-kart place. We drove go-karts all day, and we played at the arcade all day, and then we went home and we had a sleepover and we fell asleep watching that movie. Not the best thing to do when you're a young child, fall
No.
asleep watching that movie, but I remember thinking at the time, man, that cape was cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, Spawn. Any other superhero movies? I was trying to think about. Do you remember a superhero movie starring? I think it was Eddie Murphy. This was back in the *90s. Meteor Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do remember
that shit. That was a good one. There's also obviously Cockman. What were Jay and Silent Bob's names? Jay and Silent Bob. They were Blunt Man and Chronic.
Yeah.
Cock Knocker was
Yep.
Mark Hamill's character.
Yep.
He was the villain.
Cockknocker.
Cock Knocker. I got punched in the balls by a dude named Cock Knocker.
Yeah. Yep. Do you
Oh,
remember?
man.
It was one of the brothers from. It was Blank Man.
Yeah, I remember Blank Man. Yep. Do you remember a cartoon called Duckman
Yeah.
way back in the day?
Oh, yeah.
You remember Duckman?
Yeah.
That wasn't a superhero.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about shows, listen, I would be remiss if I didn't mention at least the Batman animated series
Yep.
from like 1992. I was in second grade when that shit came out, and I would race home to watch that every single day.
Mhm.
R.I.P. to Kevin Conroy. Even now, when I read a Batman comic book, it's Kevin Conroy's voice in
Right,
my
in your
head.
head.
Like, he was perfect in that
Yep.
role. Batman Brave and the Bold was good. The X-Men cartoons, if you're just the 90s, and then Wolverine and the X-Men. X-Men Evolution was good up until a point.
Yeah.
Spider-Man. So if we start talking Spider-Man, the 90s cartoon is good. Spectacular Spider-Man is good. And there was a computer animated one back around 2000 to 2003 that starred, what's Doogie Howser's name? Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, Neil Patrick Harris was Spider-Man for a second. Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there was also an Iron Man show that was terrible. Both the old one and the newish one. That was bad. Fantastic Four show was bad. The Silver Surfer show was okay. Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends was silly. But Spidey and His Friends, the new one, is cool. Yeah? Is Zayden into that?
Zayden's into that.
Okay. All right. What about Bat Wheels?
No.
Oh, you should check. I think that's new. You should check out Bat Wheels. That's
Yeah.
actually the last thing that Adam West did
Really?
as Batman. He played the Batmobile in Bat Wheels.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Do you have any other shows? Did you ever fall in love? What about the Justice League
I liked it.
show?
Yep.
Yeah. Was there a superhero show that you just had to fucking watch?
I was, believe it or not, when I was a kid, it was Superman.
Yes, the Superman animated series.
Yep.
Yeah, with Bruce Timm
Yep.
doing it. Oh, iconic! It was great. It was so good. Okay, here's the problem though, and we were gonna skip this, but nah, fuck it. We'll talk about it. There's so much. There's so much superhero stuff that. Where do we go from here?
In a society, we need something to grasp.
Yeah.
We need the hero. You know, like, and you think about even like when COVID happened and everything's going crazy and society's going to shit. Everyone literally, I don't care how old you are or how jaded you are. At some point in your brain, you're going, someone's going to save us.
Mm-hmm. At some point.
Right?
Yeah. No.
And who knows, like, it's not a superhero, but everyone goes, someone has to save us.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that hope.
Yeah.
That's human hope.
Mm-hmm.
That's where these comic books come from.
I agree 100%. That's the whole driving force and principle behind the DC universe is hope.
Yep.
My problem here is the stories that are coming out. The stakes are so escalated.
Right.
That it's like, how do you keep one-upping yourself? Like, think about Avengers Endgame. We had, like, what, 13, 14 different heroes on the screen at one time, right? And there were, like, two teams. Where are you going to go from there, right? Your Justice League movie was 4 hours long, the decent one anyways.
Right.
Where do you go from there?
Right. And now they're killing them all off.
Yeah. The Flash movie that just came out, I mean, I sheepishly told you I thought it was good. It's bad, but the nostalgia factor was, I was like, oh man, Michael Keaton was cool in that movie, but like, where do you go from there?
Right.
So like, without, and what they're doing is they're rehashing stories that are just over. Where do you go from here? That's my biggest concern. Like, we're gonna hit a point where these stories and these characters, they don't matter too much anymore.
I hate to say it, but when Zayden reads a comic book, it's going to be recycled garbage.
Yup. But we're not talking about comic books. We're talking about superheroes.
I know.
Superheroes. So, did we do all of our listy shit?
Yeah, we did.
Bullshit? Oh my gosh. Do you know what that means?
What's that?
Do you know what that means? It's time for segment time. All right. I'm so fucking excited that I just broke my microphone.
What?
I'm just going to do this because I don't want to make it too much noise. Boop, boop, boop. All right, here's what we got. We are going to do a segment called Funny Pages. We're going to do a segment called I'll Tell You When I've Had Enough. And then we're going to be super about it. We're going to do a segment called Horseplay Trivia. And then we got dad jokes. What do you think?
Let's go.
Let's get started. Okay, Funny Pages. Here's what we got. I have, if there are any members of the Darmy that are comic book nerds, welcome. So am I. And I know I got very excited in the beginning of this episode, and I said a lot of shit that I'm going to look back on and be like, that was wrong, that was wrong, that was wrong. I promise. I know what I'm talking about. It's just, you know, you hit that record button, you get super excited. As I said before, there are just so many YouTube channels and online resources that know this shit better than us. So we are not trying to explain anything to you guys.
We ain't pros.
We're not trying to take your hand and guide you through this year. We're just talking about some shit. Here's the fun thing. All right, here's what we got. I have Crisis on Infinite Earth, the comic book, in a hardcover right here with us. And one of my favorite things that I used to do, Brian, was when my friends would come over after school, I would have my comic books, and they would all be kind of looking through them. And inevitably, someone would land on a page, and they would go, the fuck is happening in this? And I would explain it to them. And then one day I was like, what do you think is happening? And that turned into a much more interesting conversation. So, for anyone that doesn't know, Infinite Crisis was released in 1985 at a time when there were multiple versions of the same character. Like, literally the reason why it's called Infinite Earths is because there was an infinite number of Supermen. So what they had to do is they had to try to condense that down into one, and this is the story of how that happened narratively. It was 12 issues, and each issue was like 65 pages, so it was huge. It was called a maxi series, and it was the first time that a single story affected every other story in the DC universe, right? And it was the first time it happened in comic books in general. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do for the skit, or the bit. I think this will be funny. There are, as you can see, tons of fucking pages, right? Yep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start flipping, and you're going to tell me to stop.
All right, go.
Then I'm going to flip the book, and you're going to tell me what's happening on that page. Are you ready?
All right.
1, 2, here we go.
Stop.
All right, tell me what's happening on this page. Go.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
We got the Death Star shooting out a beam. 3 ridiculous, crazy women looking nervous. Cut.
Uh-huh.
Now there's beams of light coming in.
All right.
Oh, oh shit. Flash. Run. Flash is running.
Oh, where's he going?
I don't know.
You think he's got to go to the bathroom?
Looks like he's got sperm coming out of his nose. Hold on. Now, oh, next page. There's a fucking T-Rex
Yeah, dude.
and a news broadcaster. This is Lana Lang. Assuming we're still transmitting in this strange new world.
Cunnilingus.
T-Rex. Okay. Now next, we got a bunch of people very confused. We got a gorilla.
A gorilla?
Yep.
What the fuck is happening in
There's
this
a gorilla.
book?
There's a Batman. I see Robin, but they're not doing anything.
All right, cool.
They're just in awe, like,
Oh my gosh, there's a T-Rex.
what the fuck?
Put the cock in my butt.
Oh shit. I'm the Batman. Okay. So now there's a plane and an old pirate ship and a spaceship.
And a
at the same
spaceship.
time.
Uh-huh.
All right, there's an army guy going, what the fuck? And a pterodactyl.
Cool. Next page.
All right.
All right. Same thing. You tell me when to stop.
Did I nail it?
You nailed it,
Okay.
dude.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, I'm excited about this one. Now, if you want, I will take it and explain to you what's actually happening, but I think this is funnier. Go ahead.
Good.
All right.
We got some orbs. Okay.
Uh-huh.
We got a space person.
So you're saying there's balls on the page, first
Yep,
thing.
There's balls, space person,
Yeah?
jellyfish, space orb.
Uh-huh.
Now it looks like underwater world.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
There's people swimming. There's mermaids, mer people fucking.
All right.
All right. Now, Superman's talking to a mer person. Mer person's crying. Superman is crying with bubbles.
Everyone's crying.
I don't know. They're hugging. Okay.
All right.
Now we got space, flying. People are flying.
Uh-huh.
Orbitals into a different area. 6 people.
Who do you think that robot-looking motherfucker is somewhere?
Oh, there he is. He's coming.
Okay.
He's next one.
Okay.
All right, so we got Batman, Flash, Superman, a guy in a green suit, a bunch of characters. Then you got this dude who looks like a nutsack with legs. Just honing in everybody. He's like, oh, I'm about to nutsack you.
Yes.
That's
perfect. That's exactly what the DC writers were going for.
that's what I got.
All right, one more.
Okay. Stop.
Ooh, I don't know if you know anybody on this page, but we'll see. Here you
Okay.
go. What's got going on?
Oh, fuck, I'm falling from the sky from a giant fucking turtle. There's a fucking turtle in the sky.
That's the Blue Beetle ship.
I'm falling from a fucking turtle.
That's the beetle.
Beetle sheetle.
Beetle
So fucking, shit, I'm falling.
That's Captain Adam.
All right, this guy's he's purple,
Uh-huh.
but he's jacked. I don't know, he's running through the clouds.
He's running through the clouds.
There's a girl and a guy with something on his face, like a space shield. I don't know. This girl's yellow. She's just punching stuff with a sword.
Yep.
Kind of looks like Kill Bill.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
Then we got
No, so far so good.
someone with a girl with a red mask.
Yeah.
Who the fuck knows who you are?
Maxi pad.
Maxi Pad. Okay. Looks like it's heavy month. Here we go. Up there. Yeah, it's heavy month. She's getting, there's blood everywhere.
Oh, no.
Shit. There's clot
Oh,
there.
God. Ugh.
Okay, here we go.
That's not a comic book?
Now we got Green Goblin guy with a blue shield. Just I fucking this dude through the force. Now we got some dude that turned to stone. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then now there's, I guess there's water coming through. Oh shit! Here comes someone looks like Flash. Someone's running fast, but it's not Flash. Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. Somebody just gut punched. Oh no! Right in the asshole. He punched the dude in the asshole into space.
Yes. Comics.
There you
Brian, I would like for you to read all of my comic books like that, please. That was awesome.
Gotcha, buddy.
So, what do you think, just from those, what do you think the story of Crisis is?
There's a lot of
Orbs. There's lots of orbs floating around. There's the nutsack dude.
yeah.
There's the butt fucking dudes into space.
Yep.
Right? There's Flash has got sperm coming out of his nose.
Yep.
So what's going on there?
It looked like they were transporting a lot, like into different areas.
Yeah, so I mean what's actually happening is all of the universes are starting to condense down into one universe. So all the heroes are basically jumping from each. They're your world is fucked, and then they go to the next one and it's like this shit's fucked too.
Right.
And so they're trying to grab superheroes as much as they can to all like converge onto one world and be like, we gotta stop that nutsack guy.
Yeah, you're coming with me.
Mm-hmm,
I'm
exactly.
gonna BF you out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks
It's
like.
like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Super butt fucker.
Come on, nutsack dude.
Savior of the world. All right, man, that was cool. So
Yep.
that was Funny Pages. That was pretty successful. I
Yeah,
think
that
we should
one
try that
was good.
again. That was cool. All right. The next one is I'll tell you when I've had enough.
All right, listen, Linda. I'm only doing one drink.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Wait, for those of you that don't know, Brian was an awesome bartender and still is, and he knows all the great drinks to get nice and sauced. So he's gonna just fix us a superhero drink.
Cut.
What do you got?
This one is called the Incredible Hulk.
Ooh.
Okay. So we're gonna start with 2 ounces of cognac.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Off to a good start.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We're gonna do an ounce of Midori.
What's that?
Midori is a melon liqueur.
Okay. Cool.
This is what gives you the green color.
Uh-huh.
Melon green.
Ah, Hulk green.
Yep.
Seaman green.
Shake
Wait,
that.
what? Shake that.
Shake those two.
Uh-huh.
Top of the Red Bull.
Oh.
That's your Incredible Hulk.
Okay.
Honestly, I've served thousands of those.
Really? And how are
It's
they?
disgusting.
I was going to say rate that on a 1 to 10 scale for me.
First off,
Is it just called Incredible Hulk because it's green?
yeah.
Okay. So do you serve it on St. Patty's Day and call it something else? No. Okay.
So St. Patty's Day,
Uh-huh.
I would serve you an Irish trash can.
What's that?
So an Irish trash can is basically a Long Island, which is vodka, gin, tequila, rum, triple sec. Then do, oh my gosh, I haven't done this in so long. All right. Then,
Taking it back to the Twilight Zone. Remember
Yeah.
that song?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then Midori,
Mm-hmm.
okay, to make it green, of course.
Uh-huh.
So Midori, and then literally you flip it into a pint glass,
Yeah.
and then pop an entire can of Red Bull, and just put it in there.
Oh, wow.
So the more you drink it, the Red Bull goes into the drink.
Right.
But those are like dangerous.
They sound like it.
Yeah,
We're just making the Incredible Hulk right now.
yeah,
Okay, so you've made a lot of those. All right, we're good in sauce. Listen,
yeah,
Brian.
yeah,
We were watching this fucking comic book movies.
Yeah.
We were reading these books. Everybody looks so fucking perfect.
Yeah.
With their fucking abs and their chests and
Yeah.
their huge dicks. Right?
Yeah.
The movies you're watching, they all have huge dicks, right? And they're
Absolutely.
plowing it into each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Dude, let's just all admit superheroes are super gay.
They're very gay.
There's like the whole idea.
Uh-huh. Why are they all wearing their underwear on their outside?
Right,
Come
right.
on.
It's fun.
It's fun. It's
Yep.
fun. It's fun to dress up and be
Yep.
fancy.
Yep.
Anyways, we can do that, dude.
Yeah,
We can fucking make a superhero.
let's do it.
Let's do a dad superhero.
Super dad.
All right, what kind of powers do we need as super dad? I like the precognition because I need the ability to know when the kids are going to start fucking up.
Right.
I need the ability to know when I'm going to be nagged.
Yep.
So then I can activate my dad invisibility and not be nagged.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but would you call precognition kind of the same as Spidey sense?
Oh, good. Yeah. Daddy sense?
Right.
Ooh, that might be something
Ooh,
else.
ooh.
That might be something else. But dad sense would work.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
All right. Cool. What about power farts?
Oh yeah.
Every dad has got
So
to
I
have
think
power
I
farts.
think the power farts is their elevation.
That's how they fly?
Yeah.
Okay. All
You know,
right.
like-
So, no, correct me if I'm wrong, but the first couple of issues of Spawn had like a power bar where he would like
Yeah.
lose a little bit of energy.
Right.
So I assume that our flight power is based a lot like that.
Yeah.
So you always got to have burritos on hand,
Right.
right? So that way, if you're like starting to lose
So-
altitude.
Right. So let's talk about the outfit.
Okay. Oh, good.
Go.
What do we got? So we're definitely got the super New Balances.
Yep.
Jeans or jorts? What do you think?
Jorts.
Jorts. All right. And the belt has got to be oh my gosh. What kind of belt is Super Dad gonna fucking have?
You need tongs
Yep.
for the grill.
For the grill.
Right. You need a cell phone holder.
Mm-hmm. A tape
Right.
measure.
Yep. Tape measure.
Several screwdrivers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hammer.
Yep.
And then a little area for a burrito
Yep. You gotta have that.
in case your
You
farts
start to
get
lose
down.
altitude, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Exactly. And then you also need a chalk line holder for.
Yep.
Just in case you gotta tie somebody up with chalk line.
Yep.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
What else? What's he got going on his head? Glasses? Special glasses?
Oh.
Are they going to be like Tony Stark glasses where they give you all the greatest dad readouts? So like if you're in the grocery store and you need a quick dad bod grilling recipe, like the little glasses can come up?
No, those
Oh.
cheesy dad glasses.
Yeah?
But they can have superpowers. Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Yep,
that.
Yep. But they got to be like the worst sunglasses.
Actually,
ever.
what they'll be is the worst sunglasses ever, and all they do is give them bad dad jokes to
Oh,
say.
that's good.
That's it.
That's
It
good.
doesn't help at all. It just gives them dad jokes.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
And then a $5 haircut, and you're good.
And you're good. You're ready to go. Where do you patrol? Where do you patrol? Do you patrol at night on the rooftops?
No.
No. Backyard,
Yeah.
mostly.
Yeah.
Home Depot,
Yeah.
right? Lowe's,
Yeah.
Harbor Freight,
Yep.
and the cell phone store.
Yep.
And if there's any Radio Shacks,
Yep.
yep, these are the places where dad crimes happen.
And you will be the safest.
Where do you think a dad crime is? Overcooking the steaks?
Yeah.
Leaving the toilet seat up?
Yep.
What else?
Dirty dishes.
Dirty dishes is a good one. Oh, your lawn not being mowed properly?
Yep.
Yeah. And finally, probably jerking off in public.
So,
Don't do that. We will stop you. Hide your shame, sir.
got another one, honey. He's in front of the Toys R Us.
I
this time.
gotta go. We hop in the car. Broom. We gotta get this guy. He's a chronic pumper.
Chugga, 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 chugga.
You'll never catch me, Dad Bod. There's a new character.
We got you.
Got you. He's called the Master Baiter.
Yep.
That's a great name for him. We got to move on. All right. That was I'll Tell You What I've Had Enough of. Let's Be Sober. Oh, my gosh. Hey, do you want to do some trivia?
Yeah.
Great. Let's do some heroic horse play.
Got it.
All right. I've just got multiple answers, multiple choice.
Yep.
You ready?
Shoot.
Let's
Yep.
do it. All right. What is Batman's real name? Is it A, Clark Kent, B, Wayne Gretzky, or C, a Bruce Wayne?
Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne! Where did Green Lantern first appear? A, All-American Comics, B, DC Comics, C, All-Star Comics, or D, Reader's Digest?
DC?
No, it was All-American Comics.
Really?
Trick question. Yep, All-American. And I think they were the comic book company that became DC.
Okay.
You know what DC stands for?
What?
Detective Comics.
Okay.
So when you read an issue of Detective Comics,
Oh.
it's Detective Comics, Detective Comics.
Yep. I've seen that.
It's ridiculous,
Yep,
right?
Yep. Okay.
All right, next one. Who was the superhero twin brother of Scarlet Witch? Is it A, the Green Hornet, B, Maxi Pad, or C, Quicksilver?
A.
Final answer?
Yeah.
It is C, Quicksilver.
Damn it.
Yeah. Good choice, though. I see where you're going, red and green.
Yep.
Okay. Who killed Thomas and Martha Wayne? Was it A, Lee Harvey Oswald, B, Joe Chill, C, the Joker, or D, the overall decline in society?
D.
What? Who killed Batman's parents?
Well, I mean,
Oh, I see what you're saying. I meant for that to be a joke. Yes, okay. But it was one of those people I said.
C.
It was not the Joker.
Really?
No, Joe Chill. If we're talking about comics. Now, if we're talking about the movie, it was the Joker. You
Okay.
are correct, yes. But people got really mad about that because that's not... The Joker did not... Batman made the Joker. The Joker did not make Batman.
Right.
Mm.
Who's Joe Chill?
Joe Chill's just some asshole.
Really?
Yep,
Oh,
I promise you.
he was like a
Yeah, did you ever see the Nolan movies?
Yeah.
So remember how Joe Chill was not the Joker, he was just the mask? That's more comic accurate than like Tim Burton's. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Interesting, right? Learning shit era day. Who said this? Who said this, Brian? Who said this? Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? Is it Batman? Was it the Phantom Stranger? Was it the Shadow? Or was it Danny DeVito and he was the Penguin?
Danny DeVito.
No. What a Shakespearean line. Hey, who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? Yeah. He even has the Penguin.
Danny DeVito was too busy like,
You know, so anyway, yeah, no. You gotta pay the troll toll.
to get in the boys' hole.
I was thinking we should start saying, you gotta pay the toll, troll, if you want to get the drum roll.
I'm going to go B.
Oh, shit. What one are we on? Oh, the Phantom Stranger, close. It is C, the Shadow.
Really?
Yes, the Shadow was a radio guy first, and that was his tagline. Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? It's the Shadow. Yep.
Wow.
Neato, huh? Who was the first supervillain in Superman? Was it the Ultra-Humanite? Was it Lex Luthor? Was it the Nazis? Or was it the fact that he couldn't get a hand job because he would blow the girl's head right off?
Nazis.
No, it was the Ultra-Humanite.
What?
Episode 1, or issue 1, the Ultra-Humanite. And he was just like, I believe, I could be wrong, but at that point, he wasn't like a giant white gorilla yet. He was just a dude. Comics are weird. He was just a dude that like worked a robot.
Right.
And he was like, I am the Ultra-Humanite. Anyways, who was the real name of Deadpool? Was it Steve Larson, Wade Wilson, Jimmy Jiminy, or Slade Wilson?
Slade.
Wade. Slade is Deathstroke. How many have you got? A couple right. You got number 1 right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Well, I know who Deadpool is, but I
know.
thought you said there was an original Deadpool. And,
Yeah, the original Deadpool was Deathstroke, and
yeah.
he's Slade Wilson. Yep. Although I said it wrong earlier in the episode. I said a lot of things wrong earlier in the episode. I get excited when we push the button.
I know.
All right. In the DC universe, who is smarter than Batman? Superman, Alfred, Lex Luthor, or a third grader?
I'm gonna go with the Butler.
Ooh, very close. Technically, it's Lex Luthor.
Really?
Lex Luthor is smarter than Batman, but not smarter than Superman.
Okay.
No, I said that wrong because Batman is smarter than Superman, but Lex Luthor is smarter than Batman. Anyways, I think it's a third grader because even a third grader would know that if you have $1 billion, you probably shouldn't go out every night fighting crime by yourself.
Yep.
Right? All right. In the 80s, early 90s, Green Lantern was in a weird place. And believe it or not, the writers decided to kill the Green Lantern's girlfriend to give him some pathos. And they did this in a very gruesome way. Brian, did they fold his girlfriend up and put her in a fridge? Did they feed her to a wood chipper? Or did they put her into a meat locker?
It's weird.
I know.
I'm going to go fridge.
Yes. Yep. The villain Major Force. At the time, this was Kyle Rayner, and he was he was like an artsy Green Lantern. He was also the only Green Lantern that the ring didn't choose him. He was given the ring.
Okay.
It's a whole thing. Anyways, so they had this. He started out with his girlfriend, and the girlfriend was great, and everybody really liked the girlfriend. And then the writers came in, and they're like, we need to darken up Green Lantern. He needs to have a reason to be a tormented soul. So this superhero came onto the scene named Major Force, who was actually a Captain Atom villain. And he kidnapped his girlfriend and killed her and folded her body and put her in the fridge. And then Kyle Rayner comes home. He's like, whoa, what a great day being a surfer artist dude at the beach. I'm Green Lantern. I'm so cool. Can't wait to see my girlfriend and fuck her. She's going to blow my nutsack. It's going to be great. And then he opens the fridge. Ah! Horror style.
So did he come?
Oh, yeah.
What?
All over.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. it was. And did you know he comes green?
I bet.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Is that the ooze from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Mm-hmm. There you go. Bravo, sir. Oh, you brought it around. All right, last one. Are you ready?
Yeah.
What is the one thing Batman refuses to do? Is it kill someone? Is it eat his veggies? Or is it go down on Catwoman?
Kill someone.
It's kill someone, but it's also he doesn't go down on Catwoman.
Oh, really?
Did you ever see? It was recently. He said something about there was a bunch of tweets. Zack Snyder had a painting commissioned of Batman going down on Catwoman, and then somebody from like DC was like, "Heroes don't do that."
Oh,
Yeah. So
right.
Batman doesn't eat at the Y.
Okay.
Terrible. You know what would be awesome though? Imagine Superman eating at the Y with his speedy tongue.
Yep.
Oh my God. Probably flick that bean right off, wouldn't
Yep.
you? Oh, this is the last episode of DadBodPod, you guys. We're getting canceled after this one, I feel like. Oh my gosh, what time is it? What are we doing? It's time for dad jokes? Is that it?
Let's go.
Let's do it. Brian, I feel like you're excited about this.
Sure.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Let's go back and back.
Okay. Back
to back.
back and back?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm down with that, sure. All right, you go first though.
So, dude, this is crazy.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell me.
I've been meaning to talk to you about this.
All right.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I always wanted to fuck the stretchy mom from that superhero family movie,
Uh-huh.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I bet it would be fucking incredible.
I bet it would. Son of a bitch. That's on my list.
You go.
Okay, fine. Brian.
Yeah.
As a child, I always thought of my dad as a superhero.
Yeah.
You want to know which one?
What?
The Invisible Man.
Yes. Yes. Yep. Hey, Andrew.
Hey.
What do you call 8 Italian grandmas sitting next to a superhero?
I don't know. What?
No, Batman.
Yeah. That's a good one, dude. I just saw a guy running down the road with a cape on. So I shouted, "Hey, you a superhero?" He yelled back, "Nah, I didn't pay for my haircut."
Ah, yes. Yes. So guess what?
What?
I've always thought about this.
What?
Okay? The past few years.
Mm-hmm.
If Caitlyn Jenner became a superhero, would she be an X-Man or a Transformer?
God damn it. Okay. Name one superhero that can beat Captain America.
Ooh.
Captain Vietnam.
Oh, wow. Yikes.
Sorry, Mom.
So I actually, never mind. Reworded.
Okay.
What do you call superheroes in the ghetto?
Oh, I don't know what.
The Invisible Man. It's a dad joke, too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. My premature ejaculation problem and my other half dressed up as a superhero. Before I knew it, I came in a flash.
Yes. What is the Great Gatsby's favorite superhero?
I don't know what.
Green Lantern.
Why?
Did you ever read Great Gatsby?
No.
He had a Green Lantern on the back of his porch.
Fuck.
What's his least favorite?
What?
Deadpool.
Shit. That is funny. I get it. I did. You know what? I come to think of it, I did read. I didn't pay attention to it, but
Yeah.
we read it in school.
Yep.
All right. Iron Man is a superhero. Iron Woman is a sexist command.
Oh, wow. All right. I like it. Call me.
Iron Woman.
You know what's crazy?
What?
In the recent times of my life, every time I have sex, I feel like a superhero.
Okay.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because I'm wearing a mask.
That's creepy. All right. What do you call a comic book hero that is constantly hooked on having sex with female superheroes?
What?
Heroin addicts.
Oh, that's good. That's good. All right.
Mm-hmm.
What superhero will I never, ever invite back to my house for dinner?
Which one?
Spider-Man.
Why?
He never saves Uncle Ben's.
That's true.
Hold on. I have one more joke
Okay.
sent in from my brother.
Whoa! That's awesome.
It's not about superheroes.
That's okay. Fuck it.
Thanks, Chris Bosco.
Thanks, Chris Bosco.
Chris Bosco, who sent this.
Thank you, Chris Bosco, who sent this.
It's terrible.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying that.
I got you, Chris. This is not an official DadBod sponsored. The opinions of this dad joke do not express or whatever the disclaimer is.
Oh, my first high school football game reminds me of the first time I had sex.
Mm-hmm.
I was 14, bruised and bloody. At least my dad came.
Ba-da-bow! Thank you, Chris Bosco.
Thanks, buddy.
My goodness. Do you have
Yeah.
any more?
No, that's it.
Is that it? Oh my gosh, that means we do this. Woo! You guys, if you are still hanging out with us an hour and 6 or so into this, we would just like to say thank you very, very much. There are so much more things we could, I don't think that was right. There are so many more things we could talk about on this subject. I also know that we had to stop in the middle to answer the phone. Sorry about all that, everybody.
Yep.
I'll try to cut that out or cut around it or do something with it. I also know that I was very flubbly in the beginning because I got so excited about pushing the button I didn't know what to do.
Yep.
But you know what? We made it to the end. Oh, God bless you.
Thank you.
We made it to the end, and so we would just like to say thank you for hanging out with us. Brian, did you have fun?
I did.
Did you learn something?
I did.
What did you learn? Anything?
There's a lot of stuff I don't know about.
I learned
comics.
a lot of stuff that I
Superheroes, yeah.
Oh, it's funny. We tried to keep that separated,
Yeah.
superheroes and comics, because we're gonna revisit comics.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's a good opening episode to Cocktober. So what are we doing next week for Cocktober? What was it? What was the deal? I think we're doing either monsters or superstitions.
Yep.
So that'll be fun. Do you want to say thanks to anything? Thanks,
Thank you
people.
to superheroes.
Yeah, so let's do some shout outs then. I would like to shout out a couple of people. I would like to shout out Henchman,
Yeah.
who's someone we
They're
severely.
so
That's what I'm-
underappreciated.
the underdogs of the comic book and superhero community. Without
Yeah.
Henchmen,
Yeah.
the supervillains would not be free to have the battles that they have. Someone's got to clean up.
Yep.
Someone's got to go supply shopping.
Right.
Someone's got to get the catering.
All right.
You know, one henchman particularly.
Yeah.
I would like to shout out is Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you remember Bob?
Yeah.
He was in the Batman movie.
Yeah.
And he just got gunned down in the prime of his life because Batman crashed his plane into a church or some bullshit.
Yeah.
What a weird movie that movie was. Looking back on it. Like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, I fucking love it. And I always will.
Right.
That one shot where the bat plane goes up and it's like on against the moon.
Yep.
Gorgeous. Just, mwah. But still a weird movie.
Yep.
I would also like to shout out a couple of YouTube channels that don't know we exist, but I used a lot of their information. Comic Book Girl 19, she's a channel that I like to get comic book information from. Comic Pop is a channel out of New Jersey, I think, that I like to get comic book information from. NerdSync is a channel I like to get comic book information from, and The Weekly Planet. All of those, if you watch those guys, you're going to pretty much figure out where we get DadBodPod from, at least
Yep.
on this end.
Yep.
Do you have any shout outs?
No. That's one. My family, my son. That's about it.
I'd like to shout out comic books.
Yeah.
I'd like to shout out my friend Matt, who
Image.
Image.
Yeah.
I would like to shout out my friend Matt, who got into comic books around the same time I did, and we went to comic book conventions together, and it was
Yep.
fun. Yeah, that was fun. I like that. Let's get plugged, bro.
Yep.
If you would like, you can please subscribe and leave a like on this video if you're watching it on YouTube. You can also leave a comment below. That would be cool. If you're
Yep.
on our Facebook page, you can go to DadBodPod. That takes us to our Facebook page where you can drop us a line and say, hey, you guys are fucking cool, or you guys are dumb.
Yep.
Whatever, say it.
Lame. Yep.
Or you could type in the following into your email browser. You can type in DadDBODDPO. No, B-A-N-D. DadDBODDBAND
Yep.
at gmail.com. And that leads you to our inbox, and you can email. Do you want to read some emails,
Yeah,
Brian? We got
let's go.
some. All right, marked for madness. Hey, guys, rise up. Oh, hey, guys, dads, rise up. Sorry. I really liked your camping episode. I recently went camping at a KOA and found it catering to the glamping crowd more than ever. It's so sad. Someone pitch a tent, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
Someone other than me in the morning.
Yep. Dude, we talked about that.
We did.
How, dude, like, if you're going to go camping, go camping.
Go camping.
Don't stay in your $1 million freaking RV.
Some of those RVs are nicer than our houses.
They're beautiful. Yeah. Yep.
I would be so terrified to take them on the road because what's the insurance like on something like that?
Right.
Like, even if it's like your basic...
Yep.
Ridiculous. Thank you, Marked for Madness. How about Tom98_6x4?
Okay.
All right. Here you go, Brian. A diving bell is a rigid chamber used to transport divers from the surface to depth and back in open water, usually for the purpose of performing underwater work. The most common types are the open-bottomed wet bell and the closed bell, which can maintain an internal pressure greater than the external ambient. Diving bells are usually suspended by a cable and lifted and lowered by a winch from a surface support platform. Unlike submersibles, the diving bell is not designed to move underwater, but control of its occupants or to operate independently of its launch and recovery system. How about that?
Go. Tell that fuckhead that I'll open bottom his wet bell.
Oh, he gave you a smiley face and everything.
I'm just kidding. I like you. Thank
Cool.
you.
Come
Thank
on.
you.
You wanted to let us know what a diving bell was. You could have just said it to this, though, dude. Like, come on. We didn't need that whole fucking...
No, I appreciate it. Thank you
Thank
for the
you.
knowledge.
I look up and you're generally like, fuck that guy.
Yeah, as soon as you said, a diving bell is, I just shut down. I'm like, fuck you.
Fuck you. I know what a diving bell is.
Swallow a cock.
We appreciate you
Thank
very
you,
much, Tom,
sir.
whatever your name is. Oh, that's very funny. All right. D3B3_86 says, hey, DadBod, I really like your show. It's nice that you guys sound organic for the most part, nothing forced, except when Andrew forces his dick in. Dad rise up. Oh, sorry, dick jokes in. Insert dick joke. See what I did there? I inserted the dick joke. Dad rise up. That was awesome.
Rise up.
Rise up. Last one. LA Blakers? LA Blackers? LA Blakers. Sorry.
Jesus.
Some of these are hard, dude.
Go on.
He says Jesus.
Oh
Do we need to cut that one out? No, I wasn't. I'm sorry.
No,
You guys are awesome. Keep it going, Dad's Rise Up.
oh, thank you.
Thank you, LA Blakers.
Thank you, Blackers.
What the fuck? Oh my God, we gotta go, you guys.
Yeah,
We're done.
all right, we got it. We did it.
Woo! Oh, you guys, we would just like to say thank you again. That was fun. Again, I know we missed a lot of stuff. We're gonna talk about it some more. Don't. It's okay. Brian, do you have anything left to say about comic books or superheroes?
No, superheroes are awesome.
We are superheroes.
We are.
You are a superhero to both me and Zayden and all the kids we teach, probably.
We are a superhero also.
Thanks, man.
I love you, man.
I really dig our new theme,
Yep.
Brian. I'm glad we were able to make that happen. Cocktober is going to be awesome.
It's gonna be rad.
And yeah, just look
We're
out.
only gonna make it better.
Yeah, look out for little things that we got going on, little decorations here and there.
Yep.
Huh, do you have anything left to say about life?
Nope. Just one more thing.
1, 2, 3.
Dads rise up!
You guys know when we'll see you. That's Monday
Yo.
at 5. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Bye.
See ya.